Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday, April 24th, 2025. Markets are kind of mixed. Been coming up here last hour or so, but Dow futures down 71, Nasdaq futures up 58, S&P futures up 6. So I've been kind of taking a look at pre-market highs on some of these. Looks like Apple has just went through pre-market highs. A lot of them are real close to pre-market highs, or they've gone through them. Microsoft above pre-market highs. NVIDIA well above pre-market highs. See, got some earnings today. I saw Goog has earnings. Who else? INTC Intel. Another one. Chipotle, like we mentioned yesterday, had earnings. And I actually added them to one of my charts. There's the bell. I guess I missed I missed Chipotle doing the 50-1 stock split last year. So they're only at 49.15 now, where they used to be over 3,000. So I was going to take a look at their option chains, see if they're tradable for our strategies. They always had really wide bid ask. Oh, I'll just keep my eye on them. Coinbase, Apple above pre-market highs. NVIDIA coming up above pre-market highs. Netflix ripping up. Maybe a little pullback in Apple. I might get long as long as it stays above pre-market highs. VIX at 27.74. We got pending home sales at the top of the hour. I was kind of a little bearish this morning with two pretty good up days consecutive with this volatility that we've had with tariffs, but a lot more stocks green today than I thought there'd be. All right, Apple coming down a bit. Today we trade the 1 DTE. I'm going to get long Apple here based on pulling back to pre-market highs and staying above it. On the 205 calls. Filled at 232. Now, if it comes down and goes through right here where this bar pushed up, then I'll just cut it quick. No 1 DTE trades for me. All right, so Apple coming down right about to where I need my exit would be. Let's see if it pushes through. Needed to bounce off there. All right, so Apple coming down. Need to see it hold there. No, not holding. So I'm going to go ahead and close it. Filled at $2. So you can kind of see where I got in as it pulled back, and I wanted it to stay above there. So not a huge loss, but a loss nonetheless. Coinbase pushing out. Looks like it's going to get a big volume bar. I've been taking those entries like that quite a bit lately, Krish. Paid off yesterday big time. Just using the pre-market highs and pre-market lows. Dow down 224 now. Apple pretty much the only one not pushing up, so Tesla, Nvidia, Netflix, Microsoft, Coinbase, Meta, all pushing up, so not sure why Apple didn't push with them. CrowdStrike, PLTR, SMCI, MSTR, Hood. I mean, really surprised by that Apple move. So big push up in coin. PLTR pushed up right above yesterday's high. Definitely one I would like to get in, maybe. PLTR if it pulls back. Doesn't look like it's going to give us an opportunity, though. Coinbase, I would trade the 200 calls. Jump in here at 289. Filled at 289. Big push up in the S&P. Yeah, Apple bounced all the way back. It's too bad. Right, I had the right idea. Gonna order at 320 to get out of half my coin. Pretty good push up here in a lot of these stocks. It's like Hood getting a big volume bar as well. Yep, a nice reverse in Apple. Came down, flushed me out, and then did what I thought it would. Nvidia continuing to push. No extension on a coin yet. Still coming down. On that volume runner with the big bar. No pullback in Hood. Yeah, it's a big bummer in Apple. Darn it. MSTR coming down. Well, I wanted to get in PLTR. That didn't happen because there was no pullback. Getting a pullback in coin, I got in, but it hasn't pushed yet. Apple flushed me out. Couple bad luck so far. Couple bad luck trades so far. Let's hope coin can start pushing like the rest of them are. I'm gonna look at getting long Hood here. On this volume runner, it's pulling back a little bit. Let's see, I guess we got a minute and a half, a little over a minute and a half. Let's see how this bar finishes. Crowd strike with a big volume bar. See, in Hood, I would trade the 46.5 calls. Filled at $1. I need a bounce out of coin as well. Big bar in SMCI. MU pushing through highs. Coinbase. Need a bounce out of coin. Yeah, Microsoft. Microsoft actually had a mighty 90 short here. But yeah, no pullbacks at all. CrowdStrike had that big volume bar and it's extending higher, so why not coin and Hood? Man, a lot of these stocks are really pushing up. AMD, MU. CrowdStrike, AVGO, Microsoft. What is going on with the stocks I'm choosing today? Just following the signals. I guess I better get an order in Hood. Close half my Hood at $1.15. Wow. Some really good big pushes going on. Filled at $1.15 to close half my hood. Close some more hood at $1.30. Man, Apple still can't break highs of day though. Man, Coinbase is disappointing. Come on, get going. Need another extension out of hood too. I got so underwater in coin. It's gonna take I'm gonna need a really big push just to get back to even. Meta pushing highs. That was one I actually had my eye on with Apple because it was, look at pre-market highs. Like if it was going to go through pre-market highs, I was going to look at getting long. I did that in Apple instead. Wow, chip stock strong. NASDAQ up 228, so I don't know if there was some news or what, but it's quite the push. No, I'm still in coin. Yeah, what a push in Meta. Nvidia filled at $1.30 to close some more hood. Close some more. I was say I'll close some more hood at $1.45 and it already filled. Apple through highs of day, darn it. Close some more hood at $1.60. Mighty 90 in Meta. Mighty 90 short. If anybody's brave enough to get short right now. Coinbase, even though it's up to highs of day, I am still in the red because of theta decay. I need to rip your face off, rallying coin. It's right up at yesterday's highs. So, see if it can. If it can't push through yesterday's highs, actually, no, it's not yesterday's high. My bad. It's got a ways to go. Built at $1.60 to get out of some more hood. Kind of looking at getting chip stocks are strong. Looking at getting long Nvidia here. On the 105 calls. Built at $1.52. I would close half at $1.65. Get out some more hood at $1.75. All right, that's down far enough, Nvidia. That's enough of a pullback. Yeah, it's down further than I wanted Nvidia to go. I'll let this bar finish, though. Filled at 320 in Coinbase. Back with a vengeance. Get out another coin at 350. MSTR getting a big volume bar to the upside. All right, looking for NVIDIA to continue up now. I don't want to see any more pullbacks. So got to kind of be careful on some of these because it's like, well, you can't just keep pushing up forever here this morning. It's going to, at some point, probably give a pullback. So going to order 350 to get out of some more coin. So close. Hood taking a break. AMD pushing highs still. Man, I was super close to getting out of half my NVIDIA. I was like a few pennies away. Darn it. Apple completely flushed me out and then reversed. Tesla through highs. Meta still pushing. Filled at $1.75 to close some more hood. I've only got 2 hood contracts left. I started with 20. What a great volume runner. I'll just put an order at $2 to close my last couple hood contracts. If I see any type of pullback, I'll just get out of the final 2, but I'd like to get out of half my NVIDIA. And starting to get worried. There's going to be a pullback here, and I'm not going to like having NVIDIA if I don't get it at a half. Man, I was close twice. Now coin coming down. Definitely going to let this bar finish before I close anything. I still like Apple higher, man. That's a bummer. Hood pulling back now. Pretty decent little pullback here, which I was afraid of. I do like Tesla higher too here. Yeah, I was going to jump in Tesla, but probably shouldn't. Just for risk management's sake, since I'm long NVIDIA and coin. And you can kind of see why I let the bar finish here instead of just worry about that first minute of this 5-minute bar. I want to see how it finishes before I make a decision on exiting or not. So based on its kind of popping back up, I'm gonna give it another bar here. Yeah, would have been out of half my Tesla. Darn it! Should have jumped in that one. Makes me sick. Tesla. Tesla is doing what I wanted Nvidia to do. Yeah, been a monster. That would have been a monster Tesla winner. I was looking at it when it was right at this pullback right here, but it was really acting like it just wanted to continue upward. Just don't like Nvidia's action right now. It's got to show me something here. Hood trying to pop back up. Just want Nvidia to rip through highs of day like Tesla did. Doesn't look like it wants to. I'm going to go ahead and cut Nvidia. No, I can't get out of it. Gosh dang it. All right, cancel it. Couldn't get out of it, so I'm going to sit and wait. Just going to wait on it. Maybe that was a sign. In fact, I couldn't get filled. Tesla trying to push back up. Well, maybe I've just given up on Nvidia too soon. Netflix looks like it wants to go through highs of day. I gotta get my order back in at $1.65. Got my order back in at $1.65 to get out of half my Nvidia. Coinbase coming down. S&P just went through highs of day, though. Oh, man, NVIDIA's so close. It was a half a cent away from filling. I had my order at 165. It was at 164.5. Oh, my goodness. AMD now going through highs of day. Coinbase coming down. It's unfortunate here. What was a nice profit is now about a scratch trade. Filled at $1.65 in NVIDIA. Almost gave up on it. Tried to get out of it. Couldn't get out of it. And so I just canceled it. And now look at it. Get out of some more to $1.80. Yeah, definitely no TLC anytime soon. Boy, that's the first time in a long time I just gave up, was giving up on a stock, and then I couldn't get filled to close it. Now, many times I've closed it like that, and then it's ripped up like it did. That has happened to me a lot. It just about happened there. Hood back up to highs of day. Meta through highs of day. That was another one like I'd mentioned. Coinbase just not able to push through highs. decide if I want to continue to wait on coin here. Yep, closing coin. Oh, wait. Yep. Filled at 262 in coin. So, a $20 profit. So, disappointing volume runner there for sure. Real disappointing volume runner. And it's bouncing back up just after I closed it. Amazon through highs. Yeah, Meta's the other one. Meta and Apple were two that at the start of the stream I was very interested in. Hood filled at $2 to close my hood. So completely out of hood now. So the only thing I got left is NVIDIA. Yeah, S&P's still ripping. And Coinbase coming back up. You little rat. Yeah, that I took a minus 320 in Apple. I'm still going to have a nice green day here, but man, if I had taken Meta or Apple that worked out, been another really nice day. I've got an order at $1.80 to get out some more NVIDIA. It's about a nickel away. At some point, I'd like to see some consolidation here from the S&P, though. Microsoft just going higher. Yeah, I'm not sure if some news came out that's But the Nasdaq's up 333. I mean, at some point, this is going to pull back. I don't want to be long many more stocks if we get a pullback here at some point. Coinbase looks like it wants to go to highs of day now. Yeah, I think I might just close my Nvidia and call it a day here. Take these profits without letting them cut into any more. Filled at $1.68 in Nvidia. I just kind of feel at some point it's going to slow down. $308 in Nvidia. $750 in Hood, 20 in Coin, and a minus 320 in Apple. GameStop with a big push up. Tesla pausing, pulling back a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little nervous getting long anything else right now because it's like, how much longer is this rally gonna go here? Looks like I closed Nvidia too soon, but that's okay. I just didn't want it to eat profits. If we get a pullback, Coinbase is pushing up. Yeah, Nvidia couldn't break through. I have a feeling we're kind of maybe hitting the top here. So I'm going to go ahead and get off and sit here and twiddle my thumbs until I see some type of consolidation. It looks like since the open, I don't know what, S&P's come up, 70 points? It's been pretty much straight up. So, all right, guys, be careful with your position sizing. Make sure you wait for some consolidation for any delta neutral. I will see everybody during Power Hour. Peace.